7:24, welcome back. Visiting a pumpkin patch, navigating a corn maze, and taking a hayride are the must-dos of fall. And now Brown's Harvest in Windsor is making sure children of all abilities are able to join in the fun. They're hosting the Autism Speaks private farm experience. And Sue Connor from Brown's Harvest and Noreen Simmons with Autism Speaks, that's who you're looking at, Noreen. She's here to talk about the event, and what a wonderful event it is. Noreen, you're with Autism Speaks. Can you explain why something like this is so important with a family who has a child with autism?
Yeah, well, I'm a mother of a son who has autism, and I'm also a volunteer with the organization. And outings like this may be seem like a regular thing for many families, but for families that have children with some sort of disability, including autism, it can be a real challenge for a variety of reasons. There can be sensory overload. The kids can have a lot of anxiety around crowds. So we're so thrilled that Brown's is offering us this opportunity this year.
And I know that the effects can be lasting. Yes. I have a sister-in-law who has autism, and she looks forward to events like this all year and talks about them afterward. Do you see that with your son as well?
Absolutely, yeah. And I'm constantly thanked by these families. They want to go out and do these things, but they have some anxiety about it, and sometimes if it's just set up for them, it just prompts them to go.
Yeah, that's so great. And you know, I'm Brown's Harvest, great farm to go check out. So what are some of the things that people will be able to do?
Well, with the Autism Speaks, what we're doing is we're going to be opening an hour earlier, so that way they have the place to themselves with less stimulation from the public. And then they can stay later as long as they'd like, and we have hay rides. We have an activity barn with a hay pile and a corn bin, and we have a hula hoop thing that you throw on the horses, and a big huge slide to slide down, and it's just so much fun.
And Noreen, can you talk about why closing it down makes such a difference?
Well, typically in the past, this will be the first time we get to do this, but I think it's just going to be such a great opportunity. As I say, I think the families, just without so much going around, they're not going to have to worry about their child running off. It's going to be easier to keep track of them. They're not really going to feel judgment from other people if their child has a meltdown or anxiety, and I'm really thrilled about it.
That's so great. So we have a beautiful display here of all the things that Brown's Harvest has, and we're actually going to be trying pumpkin carving. I don't know how you are, Noreen. Are you a good pumpkin carver?
We'll see.
I hear that Sam Cantrow is an amazing pumpkin carver. So, you know, this one is pretty good. Who did this one?
One of my employees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't have
Debbie, did you do it? No.
She's this one.
Now, did you use this cheat sheet that you've got here?
Yes.
Cheat sheet? How dare you say such a hi.
How are you?
Can I try?
You absolutely can.
Well, you've got the cheat sheet. That doesn't count.
Well,
So
what we did was we marked it out. That's what Debbie was doing, was prepping it. And so then what you're going to do now, you're just going to follow.
So easy. All right, you guys
see.
can keep talking. This is going to take me a little bit of time, and I apologize because I have very shaky hands. That's how I am.
It's all right.
All right.
My hands are shaking too.
So what is the trick to carving a good pumpkin? These cheat sheets?
Not being
Okay,
me.
first of all,
She's calling it a cheat sheet.
wanna-
You should take offense to this.
Well, I mean, I think
It is
people
a
who
cheat
like a perfect pumpkin like the sheets.
Right.
But I like the good old triangles.
Nope, not me.
The first thing is when you're starting your cover, you want to make sure you cut in at an angle.
Okay.
This was one that the kids did and didn't quite, and what's going to happen is it's just going to drop through.
Oh.
So-
So as the pumpkin starts to rot, it gets
Yeah, because it'll
widens.
shrink up, right. So you cut it at an angle. And then you want to make sure you scrape where you're going to be carving, thin that out really, really well. So it
Why
makes
is that?
it makes it easier to do more intricate things. And I do not recommend using a kitchen knife because it's very slippery.
And you know what though? They have, I'm sorry to interrupt you. No. They have these pumpkin carving kits that you can buy at stores, and they're like $5.
Yeah.
I feel like it's
Which
worth
we
it.
have at the farm as well.
Oh,
And
you guys
yeah,
have it at the farm. Go to the farm again.
Yeah.
So Sue,
Absolutely.
what would you use instead of a kitchen knife then?
I would use these carving kits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the best. It's the safest way to do it,
and
and
they're
it's
really
the easier
inexpensive.
way.
Especially if you're doing it with the little ones.
With the little ones, and we have at the farm, we have ones with crayons. We have sticker ones. I do recommend not carving your pumpkin until later in the season because it will only last for about 5 to 7 days.
Oh, I didn't realize that. So just
yeah.
maybe a week before Halloween
Right,
then?
right, if you wanted it there. And also what you can do is, you know, there's always a side that's kind of yuck, 'cause that's where the pumpkin is lying.
We all know about that yucky
Yeah,
side.
the yucky side.
Yeah.
Carve that side. So during the day, you can turn it around and then you just have your nice.
Oh, I love
That's a
that
good
idea. That's great. Anything else that you've got at the farm that kids can take
Oh
part in?
my
I'm
goodness,
sure you've
we've
got so
all
many
sorts
things.
of things. But we have that, it's going to go in because of bullying prevention with the Spookly. So we'll have Spookly movie night on
Ooh.
Friday night and Columbus weekend, and Spookly will be there. We have our wonderful cider donut.
I'm gonna eat all those.
Here, Sam.
Thanks.
Cider
Oh,
donut
don't
for
get
you.
me started.
Noreen,
Don't
would you
get
like
me
a cider
started.
donut? All right, Debbie, or Sue, we can't
also
let
have-
you get away without having a cider
Okay, I
donut.
made them, so.
Oh, good. I'm sure they're awesome.
We also have a wheelchair ramp up to our hay rides so that people with wheelchairs will be able to participate in the hay rides as well, which is fantastic.
So much fun, and you can eat a cider donut while you're doing all of it, and this is really good. Sue, great job.
Thank
All
you.
right, so for more information too, you can always head to our website, WTNH.com. What a great event for Autism Speaks as well. You can get more information about that organization there as well.